Hello everybody, I'm Fruit and we just got the new Valorant patch notes 4.04. So these patches drop in a couple of hours and you can expect a lot of new stuff, especially the new Yoru update. So that will be dropping in a couple of hours, which we also got a couple of new changes. So ICEBOX got completely changed, dude. Like I thought they were going to change this little thing right here, but they actually changed a lot about this map. And of course, we got a couple of agent nerfs and buffs. Astra has been nerfed, Brimstone has been buffed, Omen has been nerfed, and Viper has been nerfed. So all of these three controllers have been nerfed, and Brimstone has been buffed a little bit, which is awesome. So we're gonna go through these like one by one, very fast. We'll start with the map changes since those are the most exciting ones. So these are the map changes right here. Just one small, a little bit like a quality of life, I guess, upgrade in the Ascent map. B orb can now be taken from the lower box. Previously, you had to double jump up to the box to get to get it. So basically, when you go to B side right here, there was those like two little boxes right there, and you just had to jump on top of those two boxes and grab the orb. But now you can just simply grab it from the first box, so you don't need to jump. So you can take it even if you're slowed by Sage's slow. Next, we'll go to the main the main object, which is ICEBOX. Dude, ICEBOX got super changed, man. So we have B green right here. So there it is right there. This is the new change. As you can see, there's no longer this door that goes to that opens like towards the site of defenders. You can actually go outside from here and you're absolutely protected. So this creates a lot of gameplay right here. Next, the next change is from the other side. So if you look from here, so this is the before and this is the after. Like the first one is before, and the one that the next picture is the one after. So as you can see, the changes right here. There's no longer a door right here, and you can just hide either here. So the attackers are gonna be like lurking here, and you're gonna be lurking here. So these are your options right now. So that's pretty awesome. This is what the lurk option looks like. Very cool. Then we have the yellow box change. So this was how it was before. It was like I guess rotated a little bit, but now it's just straight up. It's parallel to the other wall, and you have a couple of boxes right here, and you still have this box right here. So you can just make a lot of plays from this spot, and I absolutely love like the snow effect. I don't know, this is a side note, but I love the snow effect. And then of course the main change, which is this right here. So like the giant container thingy, the giant kingdom box has been super revamped. So no longer do you have a zip line here, no longer do you have a little entrance, no longer do you have this opaque spot or these double boxes. You literally have a new object that you can interact with. This is absolutely completely different. There's no longer a little thing that you can hide inside of it. There's actually like a let's say a little opening inside of it, and I assume there's a zipline on the other side that allows you to go up up this spot right here. So yeah, it's a completely different game in my opinion. It's a completely different map. Super changed. So B side, A side or B side? This is B side, right? Don't quote me on this, but I believe this is B-side. So yeah, then we have the aerial, I guess, look of the new changes. So as you can see right there, very cool. It's super different, man. I can't wait to play ICEBOX again. I want to see how people, especially the Sage walls, how they're gonna change and how we can just Viper wall the spot and take over. So that should be pretty awesome. This is the change from this side right here. So no longer do you have this little tunnel right here with the door and everything. It's just completely closed. So you can just hide behind it and you can just control the spot, which is awesome. This is another aerial look of that spot. So this is the before and after. No, this little box right here, the double boxes, have been moved all the way over here to the side, so that whenever somebody moves through mid, they actually cannot see you and you cannot see them. So you have this completely covered. You'll see this in a little bit. They also changed the kitchen. So kitchen is a little bit wider. So no longer I don't know if you can see the difference, but they kind of moved back the wall right here, this wall right here. They kind of moved it back so that the kitchen itself feels a little bit more open space and you can just take control of the site. So it's not just a spot that you can just move from and in and out. So now they want to make this a battling spot, somewhere where you can fight. So this is the change from this side. As you can see, this is the before and after. So this is before right here. So you had tunnel vision towards the all the way to the site, but now you don't. You basically don't. If you peek mid, you're gonna have to re-peek from here, and then you can just take some shots. So that's pretty awesome. And then we have some changes to the mid side right here. So the little bit of rubble, let's say, or boxes have been removed, and now it's just a simple ramp all the way, that takes you like all the way to the top side right there. Pretty awesome. And then they changed this little box right here. So this is not a box, this is just a I don't know, a weird object, and they made it an actual box which is made out of glass, so you can actually shoot through it. So you can't really hide behind it, but you can at least take cover or camp from there and lurk behind it. They also removed this little like bench right here that you can just jump on top of and just take some shots from here. And it's basically now a straight like wall. So I don't know how this is gonna interact. If you stand here, I don't know if it's just your head that's gonna peek, or you can just take some shots. I'm not too sure, but I believe you're gonna have to jump. Let's actually like read the thing right here. So cover on back A adjusted. This change should give defenders a little extra space to anchor on. Okay, so it's something for you to hide behind. All right. I'm not too mad at that. Head peek on attacker side pipes removed, where attackers can peek from a side can feel overwhelming. This change should allow defenders to better isolate where the threats can come from. Oh, okay, so this is the description. Sorry guys, I misread. So this was for the first one, this was for the second one. So basically this is for defenders, not for attackers. Yeah, you can just plant and you can just hide here if you want to like I guess control the situation, if you're a killjoy or something like that, or maybe a jet and you want to just jump out. But basically you cannot like re-peek from here and just take shots, which was like impossible for defenders to defend against. Next, what do we have? Oh, okay, so the door right here has been enlarged, so now it's wider. So these are just small changes. So yeah, that's it for the ICEBOX map change. Like I said, ICEBOX is now a completely different map in my opinion. You're gonna have to get used to it again. Like you're gonna have to play it a lot. Now let's go back to the agents right here. Like I said, like Brimstone has been buffed, Astra, Omen, and Viper have been nerfed, and then of course we're gonna get the Yoru like 2.0. I already made a video on Yoru 2.0 with his like all of his new abilities, so there should be a link right here in the top right corner, or you can just check it out on my channel. Just write Yoru 2.0 and you'll find the detailed video of all of his new skills. So just go through them one by one. For Omen right here, like the dark cover the cooldown for dark cover has been increased or decreased from 40 seconds to 30 seconds. The cost has been increased from 100 to 150. The projectile speed increased from 2,800 to 6,400. Damn, that is very slow. Next we have the shrouded step. The cost increased from 150 to 100. The pre-teleport delay decreased from 1 second to 0.7 seconds, and paranoia has been added a forward spawn offset, so players adjacent to Omen are not hit, so you can just I guess not paranoia your own allies. Next we have Brimstone, who's got a little bit of a buff. They enlarge his ult, so where's the ult? I'm pretty sure the ult has been enlarged, right? So the sky smoke deploy time decreased from 2 to 1 second. Deploy radius increased from 5,000 to 5,500. Smoke height increased to match other controllers. Stim beacon now also applies a 15% speed boost in addition to rapid fire, so that's pretty awesome. Next we have Astra. Astra has been nerfed to the ground, man. Max stars reduced from 5 to 4. Cooldown on retrieving a star increased from 14 to 25 seconds. Damn. Astra can now pick up place stars during the buy phase to refund their charge immediately, so that's I guess a quality of life upgrade. Next we have the max distance of a star placement increased from 10,000 to 30,000 to allow her to place stars across the furthest corners of the map. So now Astra is literally a I guess a full map agent. You can literally control the entire map, but you don't have as many stars to play with, as many stars to control the map with, so you're gonna have to be very, very stingy, very careful with what you do. You can't just keep like throwing like stars wherever. You have to be smart about it. The gravity well cooldown increased from 25 seconds to 45. Gravity well size the gravity well size decreased from 525 to 475. Gravity well no longer affects anyone fully underneath the gravity well, so that's pretty much of a nerf in my opinion. We got the Nova Pulse. The cooldown increased from 25 to 45. Nova Pulse no longer affects anyone fully underneath the Nova Pulse, so that's that's really damn. I don't know if Astra is still as strong as before. We're gonna have to wait and see. The Nebula cooldown increased from 14 to 25 seconds. Nebula cooldowns are now sequential instead of simultaneous. I don't know what this means. I don't really play Astra that much, so this is up for you to interpret if you play Astra. Next one is the nebula size increase from 410 to 475, just a small like increase for the size. And the Astra form, while in Astra form, pings are no longer blocked by level geometry that Astra cannot see. Astra's targeting ring in Astra form is reduced to one ring that reflects the now unified size of all of her abilities. Astra's targeting ring no longer randomly disappears when aiming across some. So these are just bug fixes, okay? Next we have the Viper nerfs. So for fuel drain increase 50% when Toxic Screen and Poison Cloud are both active. So you never want these both to be active at the same time, otherwise you're gonna be draining yourself really fast. Next is Viper's fuel bar now turns red when she does not have enough fuel to activate her abilities. All right, that's a quality of life like upgrade. Next for the Toxic Screen, cooldown after deactivating increase from 6 to 8 seconds. Cooldown timer now starts when her smoke starts dissipating instead of when the deactivation telegraph plays. Deactivation delay decreased from 1 to 0.8 seconds. Toxic Screen now has yellow lights that indicate when it's on cooldown. Remove delay on Toxic Screen, disabling when Viper is suppressed. Added a unique voiceover line that plays when her smoke is disabled by suppress. Next one is for Poison Cloud. Cooldown after deactivating increased from 6 to 8. Cooldown timer now starts when her smoke starts dissipating. Deactivating delay decreased from 1 to 0.8, so it's very similar to the Toxic Screen. And then for Snakebite, the duration has been decreased by 1 second. So Snakebite is going to be much shorter. Think of a Killjoy, I guess. Not a Killjoy. Yeah, let's say Killjoy like trap. Next we have Yoru. Like I said, Yoru I already made a video on, but basically you can just fake TP. You can use your abilities while you are inside the ultimate. The ultimate no longer has a delay. The ultimate is very clear. It's just blue. You can see through everything. You no longer have like the black haze all around the screen when you ult. You can, like I said, you can fake TP. You can send, like your footsteps are no longer like footsteps. They are actually a clone of you that looks like a normal Yoru to the enemies. And whenever an enemy shoots a clone of you, that clone will turn to the enemy who shot them and will instantly explode into a blind. So basically, it's a targeted blind towards whoever shoots the clone. So that's very cool. So that's the new Yoru, like in a couple of words. Like I said, I will leave a link to the in the description box below for this for this website right here, and you can just read on it for yourself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next we have like the map updates, and we already talked about. I'm absolutely in love with these patches. I'd love to see what ICEBOX is looks like now. I'd love to have a couple of games in it. And yeah, that's basically it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little explanation of the Valorant patch notes 4.404. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.